Welcome back to Solo Marvel Champion, where today I've got another gameplay video for you. As always, check the description for more YouTube creators making videos for Marvel Champions. And if you like what you saw here today, please consider a like, sub, and comment to help the channel grow. With that out of the way, let's get to the table. Alright, this is my first game with Falcon. I'm not really sure what to expect. This is a deck that I've called F-16 Fighting Falcon because I've got drop bombs, I've got a dive bomb, not drop bombs, bombs away. We'll see how this goes. Now yesterday I played Winter Soldier for the first time, and that was my fastest win ever on the channel against Ultron. Don't know that I can expect the same here. I do want to get rid of all of this threat. See, that can play that. I can get Soup Kitchen down. Then I can't use this action. Yes, I can, because I'll have the resource for it. So it would be 2 for Falcon, this for Soup Kitchen, discard, yeah. So I'm not even going to mulligan, because I really don't know what I'm going to look for. So I'm going to do 2 for Falcon's Flock. This has 5 counters. Piercing Strike for Soup Kitchen, which I don't need yet, but I will. Then I'm going to spend 1 resource to find a bird card. I'm going to go find Red Wing. Put Red Wing in my hand. Then I'm going to spend 1, 2 to play Red Wing. Let's flip up. Look at the top. It's a 0, so I'm fine with that being my boost. I'll thwart for 2, and he'll thwart for 1, and we get rid of that. It's ready, and draw 5. Ironheart's good to see. That Weave is great to see. Okay. 1 goes on the main. Technically, I can't see this. He's attacking for 3. I'm not going to defend. It's total of 3. I get 1 encounter card, which is a charge. Then the next one will be 1. Now, that would be an attack of 7. What do I have in my hand? What I could do, I think I will do this. I could also get rid of that, so maybe I'll do it like this too. Exhaust this, discard this to remove that threat. He comes back to hand. Now I'll flip down. Exhaust Soup Kitchen and Sam to recover my recovery value and play an ally for 2 less. I'll play Ironheart and draw a card. That lets me do 2 for Red Wing. And we will do these 2 for my Vibranium Microweave. That gives me +1. Oh, and I should look at that. That's a 0. Okay, so that's fine. That gives me +1 to my defense, and I can exhaust it to prevent the damage. We will together attack for 2. It's ready. One goes on the main. He schemes for 1 and only 1. And I get 1 encounter card. Crowd control only has 2. So now I don't even know if I have any more birds in my deck. I don't believe I do. I think these are the only 2 bird cards. Everything else is basically aerial. So I'm going to flip up. We're going to look at that. It has a boost of 1, which I may or may not want to deal with. I'm going to thwart 2. Ironheart will thwart 1. And I am going to do 1 and 1 for a bird's eye view. Remove 3, discard the top card to add 1 to it. It's just a way to get rid of that top card. Now that has a 0. The total attack would be 6. So let's do 2 for bombs away. No, I don't want to do it that way, do I? Let's do 1 and 1 for birds of prey to deal 4. And not discard the top card. That's a may. This is also a response, not force, so I don't have to do that either. I know the attack is going to be 6. I can defend for 3 and push 1 back at him. So let's ready and draw. Okay, downtime is going to be really good too. So I can just take all this 6. I'm not even going to defend it. I've got too many cards. So now I don't have that downtime yet. But I could draw it. 1 goes on the main. This is technically face down. That's dealt as a boost. He's attacking for 6. I'm going to play up, up, and away. That lets me look at this and this. I will swap these so that I can draw 2 cards. Cosmo's very good too. And now this is my boost. He attacked for 8. So I'm down to 2. And my encounter card is he heals 4. But this charge is gone. Top card is a 2. Hey, exhaustion that I didn't have to deal with. I love that Cosmo. Let's do, Vivian is, but he is not. Let's use that pitch back to play downtime. I am going to exhaust Red Wing, return him to my hand, and discard the top card of this to deal 2 damage. Okay, that's a scheme of just 0, so I'm fine with that. So let's use Power of Flight for Red Wing. Just have Red Wing scheme for 1. I'll flip down and exhaust Soup Kitchen and me to recover 5 because of downtime. Then I can play an ally or support for 2 less. I'll play, I should have used that anyway to prevent one of that. I'll play Cosmo, and then I'm not even going to bother with him right now because I want that as my boost. So I could also do 1 and 1 for Vivian because she is aerial. And then she's just going to go ahead and attack for 1. And let's ready. Soaring Acrobatics is really good. Then I can still play Dive Bomb if I want to. 1 goes on the main. He schemes for 1, and this is his boost, so it's only 1. I get 1 encounter card. If Bomb Scare is in play, it's not, so it surges into an advance. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was unfortunate. Let's do 2 for Soaring Acrobatics. Do I... Okay, this is a support. So let's use Soup Kitchen and Sam to recover 5. It just takes me up to 10, but then I can play Quinn Carrier for only 1. I do want that aerial recon, unfortunately. So let's flip up. Top card is a boost of 1. He thwarts 1, and I say Treachery. I discard that. It is a Treachery, so he takes no consequential damage. Vivian thwarts for 2, and I use Soaring Acrobatics to make it 3. She's defeated. Then we'll use this for Aerial Recon. And am I fine getting a guard? I think I'm fine getting a guard as an encounter card. So let's do this to give me that as a face down boost and put a counter on it. Now the boost though is 2, which maybe I'm fine with. But let's exhaust Red Wing, discard this to deal 2 damage. Red Wing comes to hand, and I do that and 1 for Red Wing. And I guess I'm fine with a boost of 1. Let's use Red Wing there. All right, a lot of stuff going on, but not much happening. There's Captain America, which means I probably want to take damage here, because I can use Soup Kitchen and Falcon, or Sam, and then Captain America costs me only 2. So 1 goes on the main. He's attacking for 3, and I'm just going to take it. Encounter card, or boost card makes it 4. I am going to use that to prevent 1 of it, so I only take 3, and 1 is sent back to him. When this card would be dealt to me, I'm going to discard this recon counter instead, so that this is my only boost card. Okay. Now that lets me... What's the top card is 2. Let's return Red Wing to hand, exhaust and return to hand to discard this and deal 2 damage here. Then Cosmo attacks and I name Treachery, discard that. That defeats him. She does not take, or he does not take consequential damage. Top card is a 1, is what the boost would be. And I don't want that to be in my encounter card because it's just going to surge. It defeats the purpose. Let's... Oh, this is gone. That actually changes it. So that would be 1 would go on its 2, 3, 4. But not really. Let's flip down. I'm going to spend a card to look for a bird and put it into my hand. Then I'm going to exhaust Soup Kitchen and me to recover. and play a support for 2. No, not a support for 2 less. We are going to play an ally for 2 less. It's Captain America. He readies a shield character, and I pay 1/2 for him. Then we will do Quinn Carrier and 1 for Red Wing. And Red Wing thwarts this off. Don't need to recover again, and I can't play this, but we'll hold on to it. One goes on the main. He schemes for 1/2. 1 encounter card. When revealed, either take 2 damage, and I will take 2 damage, or put threat on the main. And I did that so that I can recover with Soup Kitchen and play Falcon's Flock for free. Okay, let's flip up. I'm going to exhaust. Well, let's start by doing 1, 2 for Bombs Away. Exhaust an aerial character I control. Deal 3 damage to villain and each minion. Then Birds of Prey is going to knock him out, which is fine. Also trying to decide if I want that to be my boost card. Cap thwarts for 2. Cosmo thwarts for 1 and says attachment. That's discarded, and Cosmo takes no consequential damage. Master Plan is going to be the boost, so the attack would be 5. But I can do up, up, and away and see what I get. That's actually pretty interesting, too. That Talon line. I'm not sure about Talon line, though. Because if I stun an enemy during an attack, does the attack still continue? I'm not sure about that. It's also an item, not a preparation. I think that should be a preparation. Let's just... I don't like knocking him out. Also, let's do this. Red Wing is already exhausted. So I'm going to keep all of this. Oh my gosh. Master Plan is going to end up being my encounter card. So that's going to chew through the deck. So maybe I do go ahead and do Aerial Recon. Since it's already, I know this is going to be an encounter card. So let's use Aerial Recon to put that down as a face down. And that's a 1. So it's going to be 4 damage, and I'm fine with that. And then I won't get another encounter card. So I'm going to keep these and draw. And when this would be dealt face down, I'm going to say no to it. That's unfortunate, because now I don't know the boost either. I probably shouldn't have done it that way. And, what's that? And I'm fine taking damage here. Because I can recover for 5 by flipping down. So, 1 goes on the main. He's attacking for at least 3. And I'm going to play up, up, and away. I can look at this. It's a 2. And that is a 0. And he's going to heal. So I will let this come through. That draws me 2 cards. I have played an aerial card. So I'll discard that so he doesn't heal. And I take 5 damage. Then I get 2 encounter cards now. Master Plan, I know, is going to do this until I get a side scheme, and there might not be any left. There's not, but I get the boost. Or the acceleration, rather. And now I still have 1 encounter card coming. I don't know why I didn't ready everything. That actually should be. Still exhausted, I think. No, it shouldn't be. And 1 more encounter card. He attacks. Now, I feel I do need to defend. I'll defend for 3, 4. The attack is 3, 4. I take no damage. Okay, that was scary. And now because I'm freaking exhausted, I can't flip down. Let's look at the top card. Breaking and Taken. I'll be able to play him back. So, exhaust, return to hand, discard this to deal 2 damage. I am going to flip down so that when he attacks, oh, I did get to look at this. It's a boost of 1. He attacks and knocks him out. Comes back with 16, a tough, and heroes are stunned, but I'm face down. I'm not a hero. Let's do 1 and 1 for Red Wing, who's just going to thwart that off. And I'm going to attack with Cosmo to knock off the tough and name Treachery. That was a Treachery, so he doesn't take consequential damage. Now let's do 2 for team building exercise. And I'm going to get rid of that, but hold on to the rest and ready. This has been a really long game. 2 goes on. He schemes for 1, 2, 3, up to 5. And don't get an advance. Surge Exhaust. Come on. This one surges. Rhino heals 4. If he can't, it surges into a guard. So I got my favorite card, Exhaustion, twice in this game. And now I can't heal again. Okay, let's just flip up. Okay, that's at least good. Let's exhaust Red Wing and return to hand. Discard this to remove 3 threat. Oops, let's do Power of Flight for Birds of Prey. What is my top card? Deal 4. I don't want to discard that for no reason. Then do that one for Red Wing. I think he can thwart the 2. And I will have... I can play Red Wing right back. Red Wing, exhaust, discard this to deal 2. Comes back to hand. And I'll do 1, 2 for Red Wing. Boost of 0 is fine. And then let's have Red Wing attack for 1, 2. It's ready. Okay, a dive bomb can do a lot for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play that dive bomb and then pitch back. And as long as I'm able to do that, I'll win on my turn. But man, it's been a long game. 1 goes on. He's attacking for 4. And I don't need to be ready to do that. So I'm going to defend for 3. I'm only going to defend for 3. The attack is 4. I exhaust this and prevent 1, so I take none and deal 1 back to him. 1 encounter card. He attacks. Now Cap will block. 4 and only 4. Okay, well, I got there, but man. We will do 2... team building exercises on the table. What am I doing there? We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 for dive bomb, which deals 7. It's 5, 6, 7. And now I have just attacked, so I'll use Falcon's Flock to play an aerial card. Pitch back, deal 4. Okay, that's my first game with Falcon, and I'm undecided. Like, I play Expert Rhino a lot, and I never really felt like I was in control here. I always felt like I was on the back foot, and getting exhaustion twice, man, that irritates me more than you can know. I absolutely hate that card. All right, well, I'm not sure I like Falcon as much as I like Winter Soldier. I really like Winter Soldier. I bet if I played Winter Soldier right now against this, I would crush him in a hurry. All right, those are my thoughts on Falcon. Not my favorite. I don't even think he's my favorite in this wave. Love Maria. I love Nick. Silk and Black Panther are both a load of fun. Winter Soldier's fantastic. And I think Falcon really lets me down. Now, I am going to play him in other aspects before I say that definitively, but at least for now, Falcon not my favorite. All right, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what I missed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a marvelous day.